Picsába. Kurva életben. Hi there YouTube, Untitled SPK here, and today I'm going to do a brief demonstration of my Revox B215 cassette deck. Let's turn it on. Let's switch the source over to it. We are going to put the cassette compartment cover away, like so. Well, this actual unit has a small problem, and that is sometimes the right capstan doesn't spin up. I'm just gonna check it. Now it's okay. I'm sorry, it's the left one. Okay, so now I think we should begin with a playback demonstration. I've got here a cassette. Just let's put it in. Like so, and let's press play. By the way, already Dolby C is turned on by default when I start the deck, and this cassette has been recorded with Dolby C, although not on this machine, but on a much more modern and more simple Sony. Yeah, you can hear it, it sounds good. Right, okay, so I'm just gonna stop this, and we are going to briefly run through the features of this hi-fi, or I could even say high-end cassette deck, because there's nothing, there's not much more decks which would be better than this one, I think. So we have here 7-segment display, which is showing the real time calculated on the tape length, and whenever I just pop in randomly a cassette which is just randomly at some point, after a few seconds it will calculate where exactly it is. Let me just give a brief demonstration of this. Just let me grab one cassette from here, like so. And this is a 120-minute cassette, and as you can see, it's not rewound, it's just sitting there somewhere in the middle. I'm just gonna pop this out, put this in, gonna turn off Dolby, like so, and gonna set the tape length to C120, and let's press play. And now it knows that it's at 12 minutes. Okay, let's cross-check this. It was about 12 minutes, so if I turn the cassette around, sorry, it's hard to do it from side, but I'm shooting this with a 55, I believe it's a 55mm Helios lens, and I have to have like almost 2 meters between the tape deck and my Nikon. Okay, so now the tape counter should come up at around 47-48 minutes. Let's just check this. And it's there, 55. It's a bit off, but we can tolerate it. It's still quite outstanding. Okay, so let's move to the next. This is here the view meter and also the main display, which displays if you have got Dolby turned on, it's either B or C, If you have got the MPX filter turned on, it does have the view meters if I didn't mention it. Also, it has a small align text there when the deck is actually aligning the tape, or aligning itself to the tape to be more precise. And it also has a record indicator, which is one of the downside of this unit, because the only indication that this deck is recording is just a black record text written here in the middle of the display. Right, so let's move on. This is the input level adjustment. This is the input level balance adjustment. What do we have here? This is the tape type selector. It does have automatic tape type selection. However, you can manually override it and do some crazy stuff with it. Apart from that, it supports type 1, 2 and 4 cassettes. That is normal cassettes, chrome cassettes and also metal cassettes. One specialty of this unit is it does support chrome cassette with 120 120 microsecond pre-emphasis. So basically it can do a recording on a chrome cassette with the same equalization as it would be doing it on the normal cassette, which is I believe it's quite good to have that, because let's say you have a Walkman, which is not very probable today, but it's still possible. So as I mentioned, it can do it. So basically, if your Walkman cannot sense chrome cassettes and adjust the equalization, you can just record with 120 microseconds. Okay, I think we are running out of time, so I'm going to speed up the things a little bit. This is the Dolby Selector MPX filter alignment. It has 3 memories, although only 1 can be used for the metal tapes, only 2 can be used for the chrome tapes, and all 3 can be used obviously for the normal tapes, which is not bad, because you can have let's say the first slot for the metal, the second for the chrome, and the third for the normal. Yeah, so chrome, metal and normal. Yeah. Headphone level adjustment, monitor switch, so it's either source or tape. Automatic level setting, so basically if you play some signal to the unit, let's just do it really quickly. I'm gonna drop the needle on the turntable and just select the right input. As you can see, it's there. Just let's go back with the levels, like that. And just let's hold this button. As you can see, it adjusts roughly the input level to match the actual the actual level. This is here a fade in out button. What you can do is if you have if you are ready for record and you press pause to actually start the recording, instead of starting recording with a full level, it will just fade in the recording, and when you press play and the fade is active, it will just fade out, which is very, very good and convenient if you are recording from radio, let's say. Anyways, who's doing that nowadays, like me? Okay, so loop function, recall, so you can check if the first and the second locators are set to which time. If you press the recall button, you can cancel whatever, I don't know what's that. Here is the store, so you can store the current position in one of the 2 locators here. And here's the playtime select. Here is the manual adjustment of the tape counter in the case if you want to memorize a different location, which is the current one. So basically this is the Revox deck, and now I'm gonna pull out a cassette from here. just really a random one. Let's say this one will do. Oh, it's an old Maxell LN tape. This will not sound good for sure. However, let's just give it a try. Just gonna pop it into the mechanism. Select C90. Press play. Okay, we can record over this. So, let's try recording. First, what I will do is I will check if there is any Dolby. No, Dolby is turned on. I don't want Dolby right now. We are going to arm it for record and press align. And now actually what it's doing, it's recording a series of test tones to the cassette, and it's actually also reading it back, setting the bias, setting the record level, and also it uses a third test tone to set the lowest possible distortion as well. Okay, I believe it's set up. What I will do is I will just use the record which I have here. I didn't listen to this record till the very end, so I don't know how does it sound, but I think now for testing purposes it will be more than good. Okay. And it's there. And let's record. And now we are recording. There's the monitor switch. Unfortunately, I was lazy to do a direct hookup to the computer, but virtually there is no difference between the source and the tape apart from the tape noise, which is very, very remarkable. And this is the fade out what I mentioned. Right? Now I can stop the recording. And by the way, when I record, it will store the beginning of the recording to first locator. So I will just press lock 1. It will rewind the tape exactly to the position where I started recording. Just let's press play. And it's there. Right, so this was the brief demonstration of the Revox tape deck. I hope you liked it, and see you again soon. And if you have a comment, just feel free to leave it in the comment section. Goodbye.